It's time to rewind and reset, the episode where we talk about what we did and made in Q3 this year and what we're looking forward to with our goals for Q4. Carrie figured out that her carrier pigeons aren't working anymore, and Emily has been discovering some unexpected accomplishments in the midst of walking through deep grief. We're two childhood best friends talking about creative mindset.
I'm Emily Hatch.
And I'm Carrie Schaefer, and this is Honestly, Dear Listener.
Honestly, dear listener.
Woo! Okay, where's my dumb cursor? There we go.
Cursors.
Cursors foiled again. Well, howdy, Heidi ho, Heidi, Emily.
I can't tell if you just called me Ho or Heidi or both.
Both.
Howdy, ho.
If the shoe fits. You're not a. Oh boy. Hi. Good to see
Hi.
you.
Good to see you. My dad used to tell a joke about the dreaded foo bird. Do you remember this?
No, I don't. But say more because I might.
I don't think he was allowed to tell it when you were there, probably. My mom didn't love it. It was about the dreaded foo bird that would take poops on people, and legend had it that it wasn't the bird pooping on you that actually killed people, it was actually them wiping it off. And so the moral of that whole lore was, if the foo shits, wear it.
Oh man. Yep. I could absolutely see why that would not be something that your father would tell me when I was in middle school.
Because the swears.
Pastor of a church.
Yep. My mom was like, Roy, don't.
Well, I'm wearing a blazer today as I'm going to be reading the news. I'm not.
Yes.
But it's what it feels like.
It's like your commitment to yourself to not read the news.
Right. I'm a professional. You can tell because I'm wearing a blazer.
Yes. You look wonderful.
Thank you.
I'm wearing my dad's shirt today, so I'm a dad couture is my thing.
You said it earlier, and it's not getting old. Dead dad couture. Folks.
Yes, I mean it turns out like we're about the same size. So I got some jeans. If I lose like 5 to 7 pounds, I have drawers of dad jeans. And
I thought you were going to say I've got drawers of drawers.
Actually, yeah. Drawers of drawers.
I think it's hysterical when people call pants drawers. What? That is the funniest thing.
Your
drawers?
Yeah.
Drawers. Like, I'm going to start calling things the thing that they're stored in.
Yeah. Yeah, like every refrigerated thing is the fridge. Like,
right. Or like, hand me that cabinet right there. Ooh.
Which one?
Yeah. But like drawers, you keep so many things in drawers. How do we know that it's like drawers are pants?
Is it like because you put your butt in them?
I don't know. Also, what's so weird to me is like, why are they more than one? Why are pants pants? No, it's a pant.
Yeah.
But that's weird too. Like, but I think it's because you put your legs, like 2 legs in them, but your shirt is a shirt. You put both your arms in them and this other sticky outy part, which is your head.
Yeah. Why isn't it shirts?
I don't know. It's weird.
If a person only has one leg, would it be pant?
Only if it was cut off.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the pants.
Only if the leg was cut off.
pant.
And then that's why you always have to ask someone who's missing a leg how it happened, so you know what to call what they're wearing.
Right. Exactly.
Was it cut off? Oh.
No,
and
I meant
pant.
the pant.
No.
Like the pant leg.
I know.
It can only be called pant if the pant leg was cut off. Oh, man. There's just a lot of things. Okay. I know it's a rabbit trail, but I will say that English is kind of an asshole language.
Oh,
It
yeah.
just really is. Like teaching children how to read and speak really has cemented that for me. Like, why there are so many exceptions to the rules, and it's because
Mhm.
it's a mongrel patched together language of all these other languages, like the
Mm.
ultimate mutt language, right? And my children are constantly like, "But why is English this way?" And I'm like, I don't know because
I
it's an asshole language. I
because
don't
it's an
really
asshole
say those
language.
words. I just say, "Just learn it." Because, like, going from English to Spanish, if you know how to pronounce a
Mhm.
word or a letter in Spanish, that's it. You're good.
Yep.
You don't
Yep.
even have to know what you're saying when you're reading it. You know how to read it.
Yep.
But not English
Nope.
because it's the worst.
Because it's the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we're like, "Oh yeah, if you come to this country, you must speak English." Like the worst language. It doesn't
Yeah.
even sound good. It's not
It's true.
romancy. It's all
No.
rah,
No. Rah, rah.
rah, rah, It's so not beautiful. And I just feel I'm just so sorry to anyone trying to learn this asshole language. You're right. It's not fair and it's unkind.
Yeah.
I'm
It
sorry.
it's it is. And we're like, "We learned the hardest one, so now you have to do it too." Like,
Yeah.
what? Okay.
That's bullshit. So anyway,
Yeah.
there's that.
There's that for free.
Yep.
Well, what's been happening?
Well, that's a big question.
That's the question today.
Yeah. So today, dear listener, other than talking about nonsense things,
Where does Napoleon keep his armies? In his sleeveys.
now that right there, that is the best joke. That is the best joke I've ever heard in my entire life.
I know you love it. I realized since you were referring to the bullshit that we're talking about, I
Mhm.
felt like that was only natural because of the pants
Right.
talk.
Yes. Oh
Anyway,
no, it was very on subject. Absolutely. No,
yes.
I will go to my grave believing that is the best joke. Not even because I'm a big Napoleon fan, but like sleeveys, like anytime you can put an IES on something, do it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the cutest.
Yeah, it is.
Sleeveys. I feel like that's what dogs wear, like what their little jackets that they have. Those
Oh
are
my
their like
gosh.
sleeveys for sure.
Clothing on animals.
I can't.
I don't even want a pet. But I see a dog in like a little and some of these things are like really like puffer coats, like puffer
Mm-hmm.
jacket. I mean,
Oh
like
yeah.
these dogs are more stylish than I will ever be. And they're
Mm-hmm.
out there. And what Emily, what kills me, and I could almost cry about this, what kills me is they have no idea. They
I
have
know.
no idea how fucking cute they are.
I know. There was a little poodle, like a toy poodle at IKEA that was
Oh,
wearing like a Ralph Lauren style polo shirt, like with a popped collar. And it was pink. And he was a boy.
a
And he
popped
was
collar.
he was the cutest thing. And he didn't even know it. He's
Oh,
just
yeah.
sitting in a cart at IKEA looking around like, why am I here? And everyone's like, oh, you
Yeah.
know.
It's the not knowing it part. If a dog knew how cute it was, I'd be like, ew, stop.
Yeah, you're so full of yourself.
Seriously, like get over yourself. But like since they don't, they have no idea. Like there's my heart breaks.
I love that you're like, I could cry because they don't even know.
Yeah, sincerely. And you know what? Equivalent to that is cats. Now, they're more self-aware. I think they might be a little bit more aware of how cute they are and use it to their advantage.
Mm-hmm.
But what kills me about cats is that they're this like floofy, ridiculous thing, and they take themselves so seriously,
Mm.
and that makes them even more ridiculous, and I just laugh at them. Yeah. So there's
Um,
that.
okay, so you guys probably know by now why we've been friends for so long, but the last 2 minutes of this is why I will never not be friends with Carrie. This is the gold that this woman has.
I just yeah, and
And I
same with
laugh
you.
at them.
My dead dad couture. I mean, can what? I will I will never not think that's funny. I just that is that is great. That's fantastic. So yeah, Emily, I am obsessed with you, and I always have. Well, I have always haven't been, but I have in a way. Even when I didn't like you, I was a little still obsessed with you.
You're still obsessed,
I
just
was
negatively.
negative, but it was because I was jealous. And then I became friends with you, and I was like, oh, this is actually great. I'm the asshole, but moving right along. Um,
Well, I adore you. It's a love fest.
Yep. Well, dear listener, thank you for joining us in this. Emily and I try every once in a while, like every quarter, to talk about things that we're doing. Just if no one cares, that's fine. Just go on to the next episode. But like,
Wait,
I
don't go.
think, yeah, but stay.
Stay.
Figure out a way to be interested. If you what? What?
We'll know. Uh,
Dear listener, figure out a way to be interested in this show, okay? My gosh.
there's the clip.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. But if the only thing we get out of our rewind and recap or reset or whatever we're calling this bit is that we remember later on what we were doing in different parts of our life and what we were making, then as far as
Mhm.
I'm concerned, that's a success.
Yeah. Yeah. We
So
are documenting
we are.
and we are rooting for you too, dear listener, and wondering what your updates are. You
I
can tell
know.
us. You could email us.
I would love to know. I would love to know. I am so excited. I get so freaking excited when somebody is like, "Oh yeah, I was listening to blah blah the other day that you were saying on your show," and it like always kind of takes me by surprise. I'm like, "Oh,
You listened?
wow." And you know what's crazy? When I have some friends that are like, "Yeah, I got a little behind and then like I just like bam 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 I binged the show." And they're more up on what I said than I am, and I'm like, "Wait, what did I say?
I
What was it about?"
I was feeling like that day. Interesting. Yeah.
Totally.
Mhm.
It's kind of funny. Anyway,
Update us. Email us.
yes.
Honestly, dear listener.
Yep. Honestly, dear listener at gmail.com is where
Yes.
you can do that, or any of the social whatever. You can figure it out. It's
Just
2025.
connect with us. Damn it.
Yep.
Anyway, so updates.
Yes.
You should totes go first. And I will be
Okay.
honest with you, I don't even remember what I said because I feel like I've lived 1,000 lifetimes since the last time we did this. So please regale us with your updates.
Well, I'm trying to think of, I think quarter two, we started in April and then we ended in June. To catch everyone up, uh, the big to dos in my life that were happening around that time that set up for quarter two and still continues to affect quarter three is that we got doged, meaning that certain billionaire people came in and slashed a whole bunch of government programs. And one of them was manufacturing, which we are a part of, filming. And for some reason, they cut that, even though they're trying to strengthen uh, American manufacturing, but whatever, who's counting?
Mm,
So a good 70% of our income went away. I'm being really, really cavalier about it, but it was awful.
mm.
Um, I mean, cue anxiety and like just some really catastrophic thinking and even some OCD, which I will soon being medicated for. So that's fun. So yes,
Hey.
I'm very cavalier on something that is actually very frightening. But the good news is that when you lose 70% of your income,
Mhm.
because so much of your income was wrapped up in one basket, you tend to go, "Oh, I never want to do that again." Meaning, I never want to have like one client that is 70% of my income. I
Mm.
need to diversify. So I'm gonna write that down in things that I take with me into the future. But then you also start to get really creative about like, okay, well, what do I want to do? How do I want to make money? We kind of had some fits and some bumps being like, is this what I want to do? Is this what I want to do? I don't know. What do I want to do? And so quarter two was kind of scrambling, trying to figure out income streams. And
Mhm.
then it all kind of culminated in June, which was the end of quarter two going into quarter three, where I turned 41 years old and I freaked out because I was like, what am I even doing with my life? What I play so small. I
Mm.
keep myself so small. And I think I might have talked about this in a podcast episode, but I definitely wrote a Substack on it if anyone's interested. I think it's called The Girl in the Mountain.
Mm.
No, I'll put it in the show notes. How about that? I won't waste your
Perfect.
time. Um, but it basically it was this metaphor of I feel like I'm on a girl on a mountain who's like sending out my writings via carrier pigeon, and this carrier pigeon is like flying down to this town in the valley, and like I'm hoping somebody is gonna see the pigeon and notice it and get curious about it and be like, oh, there's a pigeon with something, and it's carrying something. What is it? And like go over to the pigeon, catch the pigeon,
Mhm. Yeah.
and
I
get the
wonder where
little
you came from.
right, get the
Yeah.
little writing, unroll it, read it, be like, "Wow, this is great. Let's find the writer of this," and like find me on the mountain and like hoist me on their shoulders and bring me back to the valley where I'm just like universally loved and regarded.
And sign a publishing deal immediately.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, and like, "Oh my gosh, we need more of this." And I kind of came to this conclusion like that's really asking a lot of a reader, you
And a
know?
pigeon.
And it's asking a lot of everything,
Yeah. Yeah.
really, right?
Yes.
So, what I need to do, if I'm serious about my writing, I'm serious about my art, and I am,
Yeah.
is that I have to stop playing small. I have to start becoming visible. And I do that by validating the stuff that I make and not being too precious about any one thing and sharing it out into the world,
That's right.
which means you record that shit. You keep writing. You keep not like, we're not focusing on any one piece of writing. We're writing it, we're pushing it out. It's well thought out. It's not like I, wrote it on the back of a toilet in a 7-Eleven bathroom or anything like that. Like there's some thought that goes in. I want everything that I make to be worth someone's time to read.
Yeah.
But
But don't
I'm
stop yourself.
right.
Just keep going.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep producing. I'm gonna keep learning and
Mhm.
growing in this art form that I love. And so I decided no more playing small. And that doesn't just go for me, listener. This goes for you too. Like
Mhm.
we don't have time to play small. We are going to validate our shit and stop being like, "Oh, I don't know if you want to hear it." Yeah, I want you to hear it. I'm going to go to open mics and I'm going to read the thing. And I'm gonna, when people ask me where they can get in contact with me later afterwards, I'm not gonna be like, well, I'm gonna say, yep, here's my website. Here's my
Mm.
Substack. I would love it if you'd come and follow me. Every year we take a year long trip, a month long trip in the summertime to go visit family. And then we come back. And I always come back with this sense of like renewal and like righteous anger smoldering under the surface, being like, yeah, I'm gonna do something. I'm doing it. Right. So then that happened. And then, like a month ago, you, Emily, and I think I've talked about this on other episodes, but I'm going to say it again. Emily, you said, Carrie, what would you be doing if money wasn't a consideration? And I said, well, I'd be writing. And then I said, wait, because my body was like, well, that's not quite right. Listen to me more, get curious. So I was like, oh, okay, well, that's not quite it. So what is it? I saw myself on a stage. I'm thinking, okay, Emily, the Avalon, which is a stage in our town that we
Mm-hmm.
grew up in. The Avalon. I saw myself at the Avalon or something equivalent. And I saw
Mm-hmm.
myself up there and I was reading stuff that I wrote, and people were out in the audience and they were laughing. And I was like, I mean, I could die right there on that stage and I would be a happy woman. And then I was like, okay, so it's two parts, right? It's the writing part, which
Mm-hmm.
is awesome. I love it. But it's not, that's only one half. It's also the reading of it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's these two things together, and it must be those two things together, because if
Mm.
I just want to perform, but I have nothing to perform, okay. And I don't, yeah, I could perform other people's things, but come on.
Yeah.
Why
Well,
would I do that
why?
if I could
Yeah.
perform my stuff? And it can't just be like the writing of it, because something's missing. So I asked myself, if you were to do this, if you were to write stuff and then read stuff to an audience, would that be the thing? And my body was like, full body, yes. And then
Mm.
I said, if you're 85 doing this, would you still want to do this? And it was a resounding yes.
Mm.
So now I know that.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that that's my trajectory, right?
Mm.
Is that for me, whatever platform I'm building has to have elements of both. And so far they have. Like every Substack article or post or story or essay that I write always has a narration,
Mm-hmm.
but I want more. So that's what quarter 3 is going to be about.
Hell yeah. I mean, I've talked about this before, and I'm sure, listener, because you played your story on one of our episodes, I'm sure you've heard Carrie's Carrie's writing is amazing, but Carrie reading her writing is everything.
Thanks,
So
friend.
yeah, it's true. You must listen.
Yeah.
It's so good. Uh,
Thank you.
and you even like have some stuff laid out in place to be able to start curating some things and have some live performance kind of stuff.
Yes.
I won't.
There's some
So,
things in the hopper that I don't want to totally talk about yet, but I have some plans that are going to be coming up and released, if not in quarter 3, then in quarter 4, and then definitely by quarter 1 of next year, of things that I looked around Nashville and was like, oh, we don't have this. I
mm,
got to make this. And like, I can't wait. I cannot wait.
I'm
So,
so excited. I'm so excited for you.
so that's me. What about you, Emily?
Oh, what is life? What are goals? Who gives a shit? That's
I
how I
give a shit.
am.
I give a
Uh,
shit.
I suppose the weirdest thing that's happening is that I'm accomplishing things, even though I'm almost trying not to. Um, this grief shit has been a lot. And I remember I honestly don't even know what I was. Oh, yeah. My goals were like write a song a week, that kind of thing. Cause I've been, wanting to write my show, and my show in air quotes has changed a million times. But at the beginning of the year, I remember saying, I want to get better at things sucking.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then I just feel like I was like shouting to the trees, like, send your worst. That is not what I
Oh.
meant. So, my friend died, my friend Steve died, and then my dad died. And I'm like, really? I guess I know that me saying that didn't make any bad things happen. But I suppose I am getting better at it. Um, so yeah, it's weird. uh, despite the fact that I feel currently like I have no idea what the fuck I care about, um, life is still happening. And I'm starting to just be like, oh, I guess I'm doing this now. And it seems like less of a anxiety inducing experience. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I have this show for 10,000 people. That's cool. Um, doing a choir in Midtown Manhattan. Cool. Like someone else is doing the promo for it and I just show up and talk about singing. That's
Awesome.
cool. I have clients, people hiring me, like that's cool. I'm co-writing. Uh it's good. I just am like becoming more okay with it not feeling magical, I guess. And then in before my dad died, I was really trying to like create magic for myself. That was like one of the biggest things that I have been trying to concentrate on, is just to be like finding magic in normal things. That's on hold right now. Feels like ugh. But yeah, I'm accomplishing shit,
Good.
and then sometimes I'm not. I'm also becoming more okay with that.
Good.
That some days I cry a lot and I only do what I absolutely have to do and I lay down. Um, yeah. So not as exciting uh, as yours, that's for sure. But I think I've really needed to find this space inside myself.
Mm.
Um, and yeah, my therapist was like, you don't have to be anything, right? Like, you could change everything right now, and that would be fine. You don't
Yeah.
have to be anything you used to be. You don't have to be anything for anyone. Do you know that? And I was like, no. Um, thank you. That's true. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's where I'm at. And I'm going to, for now, my goal is to continue to be gentle
Yeah.
with myself. And go back to eating protein, because that's even a challenge right now. So
Yeah.
yeah, um, want want.
Not want at all, because we, especially, and I can't speak for other cultures, but it seems like American culture, we don't prioritize grief and we
Mm-mm.
don't prioritize grieving well.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know how to do it. It's
Mm-hmm.
uncomfortable. It's not producing anything.
Yep.
And everything in a capitalist society needs to be producing at all times.
Yeah.
And when you're grieving, you're not really doing that, especially
Yep.
as efficiently as you should be.
Right.
And so, even though you're saying, oh, what I'm doing maybe isn't as exciting, I don't think it's any less meaningful,
Mm.
purposeful, powerful.
Yep.
Grieving well is courageous work that a lot of people refuse to do.
Mm.
And you're doing it, which, my gosh, takes ovaries to
Mm.
do.
Thank you. I have both of mine, which is nice.
What I
Not
mean is,
to.
ovaries means it takes courage and guts. That's
Yeah.
what I mean by that.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
So I have a student who's an Orthodox Jew, and she was like, so a couple days ago was like it had been 2 months since my dad passed, and so I was telling her, it's been almost 8 weeks, and she said, "Oh, Emily," she's like, "in Jewish culture, the period of mourning, official period of mourning, a parent is a year." And
Yeah.
she said, "A year." She's like, "And I mean till anybody expects you to even be okay at all."
Yep.
She's like, 7 weeks? That's nothing, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're right. I mean, our culture, it's like, well, get on with it, you know?
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I'm just kind of feeling out where I am now, and um, being sad when I need to. I wrote a song yesterday about it, and that was good. It's taken 2 months for me to even try to write anything about it. Um,
Yep.
so yeah. Oh, I did set forth a goal to perform at this cool thing called Apartment Party in Brooklyn, and I got in. So I have a performance with them in a couple weeks. Um, so that's exciting. When I saw it, that the first show I went to was like in, I want to say like March or something. And I wanted to apply, and they took the summer off. But their first show back, she emailed me and was like, "We'd love to have you." So that
I
was a
love
big deal.
that.
I turned to my friend
Yeah.
Thomas and I was like, "I want to do this." And I'm doing it. So yay.
Love that. Yes. Yep.
Thanks. Original music, scary as fuck.
Yep.
I'm hiring a guitar player to play so that I don't have to be worried about playing piano. Um,
How long's your set?
yeah, just like 20-ish minutes.
It's awesome. That's
Yeah.
so great. I'm really happy for you.
Thank you. I'm going to see if I have the ovaries to sing the song I wrote yesterday. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah. I
So,
think
yeah.
grief is one of those weird things too, where like from what I've noticed, um, it's really weird in that you'll be like, "Oh, I'm good. I feel really good. Cool." And then
Hmm.
like 2 minutes later, you'll be like, "I am not good." And I don't know why. There's not really a logic or
Hmm.
a there,
There's no
it's not
reasoning.
yeah,
Yeah. You're like, nothing happened. It's not, people are like, and then you'll smell something or you'll hear something. And I'm like, it takes literally nothing. I will
right.
just be like, Dad. So,
Mhm.
yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see. I mean, yesterday I wrote that whole song and I didn't cry. And then I listened to it like 2 hours later and started bawling.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Um, so
Yeah.
we'll see. Um,
Well, I'm here for it. Whatever you just take your time. Whatever it's going to be.
Thank you.
I I support you in all the timing, whatever timing it wants.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And I support you, friend, in your new endeavors. Well, all the time, of course, but I'm really excited for the next chapter,
Yeah.
which is, sorry,
Me
writing,
too.
just writing joke. It was bad. We miss
No, it's fine.
100% of the shots we don't take, and
Yeah.
not
I
every
loved
joke
it.
can be a winner.
I will say that you have been a pretty instrumental part in all of these like realizations for me. You heard me um witnessed me pacing the backyard this summer being like, "I'm 41, I'm tired of playing small, blah, blah, blah," and then asking that very simple question of like, what would you be doing? Like, what is the thing for you? um I mean, I think without you witnessing, without you saying, I don't know if I would be where I am right now. So
Hmm.
I think that support, community, people that love you and are around you are so much more important than I think we realize.
Hmm.
So thank you for witnessing me, asking me questions, supporting me, believing that that I even can is massive.
Absolutely. It's a
So
pleasure. So,
thanks. All right, dear listener, we encourage you look back on where you've been, maybe in the last couple of months, last quarter, and ask yourself, what's next? Let's validate the things that we want to make. It's so easy to say, "Oh, it's just the stupid little thing." It is for me. I do it all the time where I
mm,
have to be like, "Oh, I'm doing that thing where I'm shitting on the things that I think would be really cool, but I don't do that to anyone else. Why am I doing that to myself?" Um, let's validate what we want to make, and then let's make a plan, and then we
yeah.
make it. Yeah.
Onward, ho.
Yep. And that's the end of the episode.
Honestly, dear listener.